Hey guys! So, if you've all been following me on my social media handles, you would have known by now that my debut book, Humsuffers, is out on Amazon, Flipkart, and the Notion Press website. So, go grab your copies. So, this is going to be a longish video about my writing journey. So, I started writing this book in March, and when I first began, I didn't know if I would be able to complete it, if it would become a book of appreciable size, and whether I would even be able to publish it. But then things turned out the way they did, and it honestly still feels so unreal. And a huge credit goes to the lockdown for affording me all the time to explore storylines, characters, and finally work my way through this book. And because it was the lockdown, I couldn't have much peer interaction. I couldn't show the book to my friends, couldn't discuss the storylines with them. So it was mostly my parents who read and edited each chapter as it came out. So they guys have a huge role to play in this book. And then in July, when we finally finished writing the book, we submitted it to our publishers, Notion Press Publications. They're a self-publishing company. So they were more than happy to publish my book. They guided us through all the steps. And because it was a whole new world for me and my parents, we had no idea how the publishing industry works. They helped us, they guided us step by step. So a huge thanks is due to them. And coming back to the book, Humsuffers is a rom-com that basically is all about how you sustain love for a relationship over a period of time. So we all know that a relationship always has a honeymoon phase where the two people have just met, they adore each other, they can't take their eyes and hands off each other. And after a point when that phase ceases and you start seeing the other person for what they really are and their faults, their problems, they all start getting visible. And you don't know how to go about that. You just can't believe that that perfect image you had of them is finally shattered, and that causes a lot of conflict and problems for many couples. So this is a story about Akash and Samantha and how they come across a similar problem and overcome that. So it uses a multi-narrative to go about the story. So you can actually see a his and hers version in alternating chapters. So if one chapter is narrated by Akash, the other chapter is narrated by Samantha. This in itself was a huge challenge for me, trying to understand the guy's perspective of incidents and being able to portray them in my words. It was a real difficult task, but I tried. So grab your copy, let me know how it was, leave your comments and ratings, and tell me what you felt, because all your blessings, love, and support is required for the success of this book. So thank you all for watching this video, and I hope you like the book.